to this. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to walk you through Pinterest. So get your notebook books out, guys. Okay. So you should have had Pinterest. If you don't have a Pinterest account, I suggest that you create one ASAP. It takes 3 months before you can apply for the verification merchant program. Now, it's not necessary to have the verification program, but it is very helpful. So once you get this blue tick, it means you're verified. That means your ads are shown. You get more favored when your ads are shown. You get preferable treatment. So once you get this tick, then you're pushed right to the top of the food chain, basically, in Pinterest world. So you don't have to have it, but I would really highly encourage you to get the verification. To get the verification, you need to have Pinterest for 3 months. Now you can advertise on Pinterest, and we're going to go through it, but it's a bit more, there's more tasks for you to do. Because I have my account, it pulls all my products in. Sorry, my cat is doing the utmost. It pulls all my products in directly to Pinterest. So I don't have to actually do much, but because I'm advertising a certain way, I actually do create additional pins. But people can see all your products, all the variations automatically because it's pulled in automatically from Pinterest. So as soon as you sign up to ECX, the first thing you want to do is create a Pinterest account. You don't have to have any activity, it just needs to be there. You just need to create it. Please check my store. I'm not checking stores right now. I'm going to show you, because I know people have been meaning to do this for the longest time. So I'm going to do the cover Pinterest for at the moment. Why did they give me credit if not approved? They give everybody credit. They give everybody credit. Okay. And then they will approve you. You don't need to actually do anything. You just have to have your store there to get approved. Your things are okay, I can't even show you on this one. Let me see if no, I can't even show you on that one. What they're looking for your PIN. So they're looking like if your website is approved. So you go through the whole verification process on Facebook. So when you do that, that's what they're looking for, seeing if have got a kosher website. They want to make sure that it's an active website. So they look at your tags and they're looking at your products, what products you're selling. So when you connect it, it will verify your products. Your products need to have a description, clear pictures, and clear text of what it is. So all of that you get anyway with Clona X. So you should be able to pass all of those things anyway. So I won't talk too much about it, but I just want you guys to make sure that you have it. So the reason why I kind of switched from Facebook to Pinterest is because I was getting really low traffic when I first started initially, and I was spending a lot of money on Facebook. Now Facebook, you do need to know how to run Facebook ads. Facebook is one of the best places to advertise, to get sales. Pinterest takes a lot longer to get sales, but once you get momentum with Pinterest, you need to keep momentum going and it will just keep giving you sales all the time. But it takes a little while to get started getting the momentum. But what I love about Pinterest, it wasn't the fact that I was getting sales. I wasn't actually looking to get sales. I just knew Pinterest drives traffic to my website. The more people that come onto my website, at least the more chance I've got of making a sale. That was my logic of going. And if you can see, I get over 2.7 million views on my Pinterest, on my ads. Okay, I don't even know the 0.7 people. So I don't even know, like 1% of that. So I get that amount of views. I have nearly 3,000 people following my stuff on Pinterest. So if I have people follow me on Pinterest, they are going to click, not all of them, they're going to click on one of my products, and they're going to go over to my site, and they may or may not purchase. That was my logic, and I'm glad I followed that logic. When I came over here, no one showed me how to do Pinterest. I kind of learned and picked up myself, because we don't really have an educator that teaches us this. So I've had to teach it and learn myself. So I'm sharing stuff that I've used and what's worked for me. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys now. So it may or may not work for you, but what you should do is be open-minded and just try it, tweak it to your personality, and just don't be afraid to give something a go and a try. Okay. So what do I want to show you? Firstly, I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. Does everybody have a Canva account? You can have a free Canva account. So make sure you have Canva. So I'm going to show you how to use Canva. Now Canva is canva.com. So make sure, did I spell it right? No, canva.com. Okay, you can, there's a free version and a paid version. I will be upgrading actually to the paid version soon, but you can use, I've been using the free version for the longest time. Oh, okay. Thought I was logged in. I've been using Pinterest since November and I've had 10,000 visitors. See, there you go. 10,000 visitors to your store. Amazing. So that's absolutely. So from November, you can get so many visitors to your store in a quick time, quicker than if you're just advertising on Facebook. Now, Facebook do bring in sales quicker, but Pinterest brings people to your store. And that is what you want. You want people to your store. So I thought I was logged in, but I am not. So try another way. Okay. Text, come on. Sorry, guys. Just log in here. I have too many security features on everything. 6, 3, 1. So it's going to take a little slow because I'm sharing my screen. It takes a little longer to do everything. Please don't do this to me now. Okay. So when you get your Canva, when you get your product, so when you decide whatever product you're going to advertise, you want to make sure you get your pictures, you download your pictures, your videos, whatever you want to do, your gift or whatever you want to do. You make sure you download that. The free version works perfectly fine. So do not be swayed to buy the paid version, because you could do whatever you want in your in the free version. So what you need to do is just type in the search box Pinterest and then select this one of the pins. So you could do 1080 or 1000, depending what you are doing. It's always got to be portrait. That's the most important. It needs to be portrait size. So that's the long version and not the wide version. You're welcome. We're welcome. Sorry, let's just move you guys out of the way. So there is paid ones and there is free versions of everything. So you just look at whatever you can tell. If it's a paid, it'll have paid on here. So I always come down and just click on show me the free versions. So just click on free. And you can filter this as much as you like. You could filter this whatever you want, particular colors, and it will come up with different pins. So you just think about what you're advertising. I'm gonna advertise some shoes. So I'm gonna just select this one. So once it comes up, now I do this in advance, so I don't do everything one time. I do all my creatives one day, and then I would then do my load up to Pinterest on another day. So I make loads of creative ads one time. I might make 6 to 10 in one sitting because it's very quick. And then I will then upload them all to Pinterest on another day, and then advertise them both on Pinterest and on Facebook on another day. So I don't do all of this on one sitting. So don't think it's not long, but I like to group everything and do one task at a time. So once you've got this is going to be my template. I'm going to come straight over to upload, and I'm going to find a picture to upload. So I'm going to go to my upload media, and you can upload images and you can upload video as well. It's recommended to upload a video. If you don't have a video, upload a GIF. If you don't have a GIF, then use a picture. But if video is first, then GIF, then picture, a still picture. Okay. I have 1,000,001 products here. Okay, let's do no. So some of these are done. Do I want to do that one? Let's see. I don't want to advertise that. I've got that one already. I'm trying to find a video. I think I've got that already, but let me do that again. Okay, let me do this one. So this is a Clone X video. So drop in a chat box if you know how to get a video from Facebook. Do you guys know how to swipe videos from Facebook? Drop a number 1 if you know how to do it. Drop a 0 if you do not know how to do it. If you do not know how to get videos from Facebook, drop a 0. If you know how to get videos, drop it. Well, okay. So we got 50-50 at the moment. Okay. So, okay. No. Okay, so you guys don't know how to get videos from Facebook. All right, I will show you after this. It's very simple. Very, very simple to get videos. So I just basically downloaded this video from Facebook, and I'm using this as my creative, and I'm going to change it a little bit. Well, I'm not going to change it a little bit. I'm going to just stick my logo over it and claim it as mine. So I just clicked on it. So when you take it from Facebook, it goes into your document folder, or whether it goes onto your laptop. You just find it and you press upload and just say yes, and it will upload. So now it's in my Canva, and as you see, it's really quickly. So you can take whatever document you like. So this has got an image. We don't want that image. We just literally click on this image. Right, pause that. Click on this image and it will automatically come in here for you. And if you see this little box here, so there's 2 things. You can pull it in, make it this size, and it will go into that size, and then you can drag it, or you could just hover it over. So if you have it this size, if you can see, it doesn't really fit in here because it's cutting off this. So I wouldn't want this. So I just delete it. And I'm actually going to delete this bit as well. What did I do? Oh my days. Sorry, guys. Pressed the wrong button. So I'm just going to take that way as well. So you're just going to click on it again. It's got sound already. You can shrink it however big you want it. Make it whatever you like. I don't want giveaway. And I'm just going to put it wherever. Just pull it here. Right, so I'm going to take this text out as well because that's not mine. I'm going to put my address in. So www.kidraila.com. Up here you can change the colors. I don't tend to change anything here, but you can change the colors. It will click on the letter, text color, and it will come up with these. Or you can make your colors, play around with it. If you know anything about colors, you know you can play with the colors here. Or if you know the exact color, you put in the exact color name in here, which is like, it's a bit like this. So you put in FF120, whatever the color is, if you know the color, and it will come up with the color. I don't tend to change anything because I want to do it quickly. Once you get started as well, you want to download or upload your logo. So I'm just going to find my logo. If I go into videos, you can see I've done loads, and I'm doing my daughter's ones as well. So I have loads of stuff in here. So I have my logo. I'll shrink my logo down, and I will put it here. I will put it on the video. So I'll put it on the video. So you can, if you don't have music, you can add music here. You can add text here. You can add whatever you like here. So make sure you do play around with it and get familiar. The last thing I add is shop now, buy now, purchase now. Any one of those. So let's put buy now. And like there's free ones and there's paid ones. I stick to the free ones. So if you upgraded, then you will get access to pros, but I will look for a free one. Order now, let's see, I like that one. So it says order now, and just take a corner and just order now. But I'm a very flashy person, so I like things that's going to be sticking in your face. So I'm going to actually put one of my other ones on there too. Which one do I normally use? I like this one, shop now. So I'm probably going to leave it there. I'm going to make this down here. I'm going to fill up the whole space of my, okay, no. Center it a little bit. So you can play around with it. I don't actually spend this much time. I just click the video. No, there. I don't, this is more time than I normally spend. Seriously, guys, I don't spend more than 5 minutes. That's why I can create so many very quickly. And then put this here. I think I'm going to make this bigger. So you can play around with this and spend whatever time you want. But guys, don't spend too much time because you don't need to spend too much time on here. You can make your text bigger because I want them to know where to get it from. So my store is Kidraila, so they can see that. And that is my creative. Okay, and then the next thing, this doesn't seem to work, published to Pinterest. It works sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't work, so I don't really use it. So I just click on download. You want MP4 player and you just want to download it. and this will download to your file. So while that's downloading, I will go back to my Pinterest, and now we're going to create a pin. So while that's downloading, let me just get rid of I'm just going to get rid of the chat box, guys. Whilst that's downloading, I go to my Pinterest, go to create a pin. I go to create a pin, then I go to my Shopify store. I find the product. So it was, oh God, diamond something. No, nails. So find the product. I normally have it up before I, nails. No. What was it called? What was it called? I can't remember.
It was there, and it was called Diamond Flash Nails or something.
Yeah.
It was at the bottom when you typed in diamond, and then you scroll down.
Oh, because I got you. Oh.
It was. I saw it down the bottom when you scroll down before.
Not the glasses. Diamond nails. Let's see.
See, look, there it is. Isn't that the one at the bottom? Diamond Glow Flash Nail Polish Gel.
Probably. I can't see it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, this one is there. So diamond now. So I copy the title in here. So you don't have to use the title, but you have to put something in. So if you don't want the title and you want something else, you put whatever you want in here. If you are good at, because this is going to attract the person, I just put the title in of the product, but you don't need to. You can put in something cute or, you know, something witty, whatever you want to put in here, that's up to you. But I'm just going to put the title in here. And then I want to go back and put in the link. So how can they get to it? Copy. So I just copy the link, and then I'll just go down here and then add destination. Now this has to work, because if it doesn't work, it won't get approved. They won't approve your ad. Okay. Let's go back to this one now and see if it's downloaded. Yep, it's downloaded. So I just go to my desktop here. Where am I saving it to? Download. Okay, so just save it. And then I just go back to Pinterest and then upload it. Okay, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah. And that is how you create a pin. So the reason why I do it like this, because I want people to know what to do. I give them a call to action. Order now, shop now. I've given them 2 call to action. I want them to make it unique, because lots of people are selling this particular product. It is a Clone X product. So it's got my logo on it. So, and it's got it looks different. If somebody was just to upload the video, my one will stand out more because it's different than somebody else's one. So that's why I would, I do the Pinterest stuff. So before I was just uploading the videos, and you can upload the videos, but you need to make sure you have the videos in the correct size. So you have to go, you still have to use Canva and rechange the video into the size of the Canva page, which is, I think, 1080 times, I think, 1,000 or 1,200. And then you also want to always don't publish any product without your logo on it. So you will still always need to have Canva. I just like having the background template because it's something interesting, as well as the video that will help stop the scroll, because you always got to think about people are on their phones. If you know Pinterest, you're just scrolling, and then they will stop. Okay. And I'm sure you guys, people keep telling me, oh, I see your ads all the time. I see your ads all the time. Even I see my ads all the time. So I even see my daughter's ads all the time. So this strategy works. Okay. So use it. If it doesn't work for you, then change it up. But always make sure you have a call to action. On this one, it's got 2 call to actions and it's right in their face. Don't be afraid to be bold and you need to tell people what you want them to do. We want you to buy. Yeah. So don't have it like tiny in the corner because people won't see it. Make sure it's bold in their face. Make sure your logo should be seen, but also discreet because you don't want it to be too much in their face because it's a distraction, but you want them to actually see it. It's a store, it's somebody, it looks more like it's a shop or a professional store, like if they can go on a high street and buy it or something. So you want to have a logo for you, and it can be very simple, very, very simple. You don't need to add a description. If you want to add a description, you can, but it's not necessary because people are just going to read the title, whatever the title is, like buy this gel. They can tell it's nail polish. They're going to watch the video. They're going to click on the link. Nobody really reads the text. Okay. So don't spend time writing some gorgeous sales text in there because no one's going to read it. They just want to see the video. The video should be about 15 seconds. It shouldn't be a long video. This one is actually a bit too long. It's 24 seconds. 15 seconds is your ideal length of a video. Okay. You can edit videos in here. Let me show you. You can edit. So if I wanted to edit this video, I just click on it and you see it says we've got scissors here. I can just cut it. Can cut it and I can just drag it, just like on your iPhone. You can drag however many you want off from the start or from the end, and it tells you how many you got left. So if you want to drag it to 15 seconds, there you go. You can do exact 15 seconds. It can start from there. So you can play around with it. Do make sure you play around with it. See what you can, because I've played around with this, but I haven't even used all the stuff. I just use what I want. And you have lots of free stuff in here. Most of the real cool stuff is on the pro and the paid, but you've got a lot of good stuff in the free version. Okay. When you get really advanced, you might want to upgrade it, but you don't need to at the beginning. And that's really it for Canva. So once we go back to Pinterest, I have to keep moving you guys around. So once you go back to Pinterest, you have to create boards. So make sure you pull it in your appropriate board. So this will go into beauty. Make sure you put it in your appropriate board, because what people will do, they might not want gel, but they like beauty stuff, and everything that you sell that's in beauty or whatever your category should be the same as your store, so it's easy for you to find. Then people will look at everything that's in your beauty stuff, and then all you do is just publish. Let me see, am I good for time? Okay, let me see if you've got any questions. Do you guys have any questions on that? Has anyone got any questions on that? Yes, no? Okay. I don't think I'm going to have time because I want to hand over to Lavinia to do her Facebook ones. Oh, lastly, what I wanted to say. Don't be frightened to lower the price of your product. So that product you just saw me do, I've been advertising that for last 3 days. Now I've been getting really good views on Facebook, but I haven't been getting purchases. So I've lowered the price on that. And I actually got a sale once I lowered the price, because it must have been too high. Well, it was too high because I wouldn't have bought it at $15 a bottle, but I lowered it to $9.99 a bottle, and I got a sale. So when you advertise something, and if your numbers are good, but you're not getting add to carts or sales, think about tinkering with the price of your product and lowering it a little bit, to lower it in little increments to see if you can get to the sweet spot where somebody actually purchased. So that product I have been advertising for a few days now, and the numbers have been really good, but I didn't get any sales. So when I switched the price, I think it was yesterday. What was yesterday? Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I switched the price to from $15 to $9.99 per bottle. That's when I got a sale, because I thought the prices were a bit too high, but I was trying a thing there, see if anyone was gonna pay $15, you know, got to try it. So I just wanted to tell you that. So don't be frightened if you're advertising and you're not getting sales, but you're getting good numbers. Play around with the price, okay? And then if you're playing on the price and you've lowered it and you don't want to lower it anymore and you're still not getting anything, call it. So that's all I'm going to show you today, because I don't want to overwhelm you, because there's so much to do on Pinterest and I don't want to overwhelm you. And I'm going to save that for boot camp. Okay, I'm going to save that all for boot camp. So is Lavinia around? Lavinia, are you ready? Oh, we've got 9 questions. Okay. All clear, thanks. I don't know how to do video download. Okay, you've dropped that in the video download. Yeah, so Lavinia's dropped the links for downloading Facebook video. So in Clone X, you will get a link to the video. You just click on that, go to Facebook, and then it will come up with on the side if you've got the app installed, or if you don't, you just take the URL and put it in the I saw it in here, F down, and it will just copy your Facebook and save it to your hard drive, and then you've got your Facebook video. Very easy and quick to do. So make sure you bookmark these links, guys. Make sure you copy them and bookmark them. Love Pinterest. Thank you for this. So much value. You're welcome, Keisha. I haven't even scratched the surface, but I'm so happy that you've got something out of it. So I wanted to show you how to create creatives for a long time. And you can use those creatives for Facebook as well. So don't forget, I just use Pinterest, and then I use the same one for Facebook because it's the same dimensions. But you can, if you're doing targeting to Facebook, you can just type in, instead of Pinterest, you can type in Facebook, and it will give you the exact Facebook size. Okay, cool. So I'm going to hand you over to Lavinia if you're ready for Facebook.
Hey guys, good evening. Hello everyone. So have I got host, or am I able to share screen?
Let me check. So in 1 second.
So what we're going to do tonight, guys, is I'm going to do an ad campaign for a product that I found that I just love it. Big kid in me actually really wants to play with this. So I'm thinking of actually purchasing it for my kids. All right, but I'm going to show you guys in a moment.
You should have host now.
There we go. Bear with me. Where is my screen? I've got so many things open. This is terrible. All right, there we go, guys. So let me just show you. So if you're attending Sienna's Thursday sessions, then she shows you all the little tips and tricks there is to finding products yourself. So you can use the Clona X and sell the hot products, or you can just go a step further and find your own. So if you guys can see, this is my Facebook. Now, in the 100 series, one of the things Chris says is that when you start, that you should start immediately engaging with ads. Okay, I know it just seems random. Maybe you've got no interest in that bit whatsoever. You just want to get going and make sales. That was me exactly. But I did actually take the time and start engaging. And it's good because you start to see ads, you start to see what other people are selling. And sometimes I may be scrolling through, guys, and I will save things. I won't necessarily run a campaign on it, but it does give me ideas that, you know, if I'm a bit stuck for products, I'll go back and see what else those stores are selling as well. And one of the products, so this is my saved videos. I love these products. One of the products that I've seen is this one here. Okay, where's it gone? So I believe they've stopped selling it, or, you know, I'm not sure what's happened with it. But I did find this product somewhere. Hang on, let me move all this out of the way. Oh my God, the noise of this. Hang on a minute, guys. All right, let's mute that. And let's also clone it in. So very, very easy, as Angela showed you, to get the video for this. And I've already downloaded this video, but all you would do is just copy this URL and put it into your video downloader. Okay, so whichever one that I've dropped, you can use. They're both exactly the same. You put the URL in here, press download, and that's it. It will come straight onto your laptop or phone. All right, so I'm going to close that a moment and give me a sec. I had this was something I was going to teach yesterday, but yeah, we got a bit carried away. So many questions. So I deleted it out of the store because I actually want to see people go through that, you know, let them see my whole process, how I find a product, how I'm going to, you know, find the supplier for it, how I'm going to get it in my store and all that good stuff. Okay, so it won't take too long, but this is the store here. So I'm just going to grab it quickly and we're going to clone it in. Do I have Cloner X open? What is this? Oh, it is in there already. I thought I deleted this. Okay, that means I don't have to, but you guys should know how to use Cloner X, all right? So, shouldn't have to. If you don't know how to use it, then go and check out Sienna's channel. Any of her Friday sessions, you will see how to use Cloner X. All right, so let me just make sure it's active on the channel. I'm going to rename that at some point. Not sure. You know what? Feel free, drop some suggestions in. Did you guys see how it works and why I like this product? Or if I sped past it, I just thought it was so cool. So they're pens. You draw something on a spoon, you put it in water, and they almost become like little stickers. I just want to see if they really work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tweak it slightly. I'm not going to do all the big tweaks now. I can do that later. But when you're going to run a product, you want to make sure your product page looks good and that it refers to your store and not somebody else's store, okay? Sometimes you'll see an email on there, you know, and you don't want to be promoting someone else's store email. So you want to just check through it. I'm not going to do all the pretty stuff today, but I'm sure you get the idea. Just make sure your product page looks great, all right? Just want to make sure the price is good. Price is good, but there's no picture there. I would like to see some pictures. What pack is this? I feel like I need some glasses, guys. Hold on. Give me a sec. Right, what pack is this? Let's put our pictures in. Not that we have to do that now. It's a 12 pack, okay. Just felt like I had to see it good. Did I find the 8 pack? There we go. For now, I'm just going to do this. As I said, I will come back and make it pretty later. Other thing I will always do is on a Facebook ad is slightly different. So on your Pinterest ads, you know, you're going to put the page that you want to bring the traffic to. But on a Facebook ad, you do not want your links to be too long, because what you're going to see is, let me just show you this. So this is an example of what I don't like when I see Facebook ads. I don't want anyone to have to click see more, because sometimes they can't be bothered and they will just leave. I want them to see everything I need them to know on those first 2 lines. Okay, so I always have a short link just so it takes up less space. All right, that's the store I copied it from. Where is the product? So all you have to do is we are going to change this slightly. Let's just call it pen. Have it as short as possible. Okay, nobody cares what it is. It could just be letters. It doesn't matter as long as it's a nice short link. That's our product. I've got the video on my laptop already. And if you found a product on, if you've done the research and found the product yourself, then all you have to do to find the supplier, just go to AliExpress. You may have to do a bit of searching, but usually it's quite simple. There we go, straight away. And I also like to look for the supplier that sold the most. Okay, at the moment, they give you best match. I'm going to go for orders. So this is a product that's not really taken off yet. And I feel like it could do well, maybe coming up for the Easter holidays or stuff, something like that. I wouldn't run this on my personal store, but hold on. I don't even understand what kind of, what currency that is. Let's make sure we are on India. UK. All right, let's make sure we actually log in. We're logged in.
I logged in, just change.
Let's just make sure that we have got the right currency, because if you, one tip, guys, if you are processing orders and you process them in another currency, you are going to get a conversion cost or fee. All right. I had no idea about that before, but yeah, when you suddenly start seeing these, these odd little 17 pence, 20 pence, that's what it is. Okay, so let's keep our currency as GBP. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I've done the numbers on all this already, but as you should know, we like to price our products 2.5 times the original cost, okay? So what I would charge for this product, I would probably start it at maybe either, $14.95 or $12.95. Totally depends on you. All right, there is the supplier that I would use. Now, as I said, they haven't sold very many, but I do think that this is a great product that could go viral. It just depends on the timing. This could have done really well at Christmas. So I'm adding it to Oberlo so that I can link the product. Okay, let's make sure I'm in my correct Oberlo first. So that's another thing. You can have multiple stores. Just make sure you've logged into the correct one. Yeah, we don't want to go into that one. Let's log into our... So what's happened there is I was logged into my other store. So Oberlo would have put it in that one there. Oh, come on. We don't want it in that Oberlo. There we go. There we go. So now it's going to be in my, okay. We will come back to you in a second. So we've got our product. We know how much it costs. I believe I've put the cost on the product already that I was happy with. So $12.95 I'm going for. Let's go $14.95 for the 12. Almost. Guys, it's been such a long time since we've done any of these support calls. I almost forgot about moving all these bits and bobs out of the way, Angela. I've missed doing these calls.
I know, right? I
really have missed doing these calls. And guys, if you've got any other, startup questions, store building, drop them in and get them done now, while you've got us here. All right. So anyway, we've got all the products in our store. Let's just pretend I've spent, a few minutes and made it pretty. Yeah. if I am actually going to run any ads to this, then I definitely will come back and make sure it looks nice. So what you want to do to run your ad is you want to come into your ad manager, and I'm going to try and do it as slowly as possible while still keeping up a bit of speed. Okay. You'll have to come and check us out on Go Live if you want, more detail. So you want to click conversion, always conversions. We always want sales. Okay. So continue. And this is a new thing. So if you're following the videos in the Academy, this isn't here, and it's not even on all my ad accounts either. If this does pop up for you, you want to go for manual conversions campaign. Okay. Let me just double check the chat box. Hold on 1 minute. Let's have a quick look. So, what currencies do you recommend? So going back to AliExpress, I always pay in GBP. Okay, whether it's coming out of my PayPal or my debit card, I always pay in GBP because I don't want to pay those conversion rates. Okay, even though it's a few pennies, if you are processing 20, 30, 40 sales a day, they add up. I remember seeing just a whole page of these and it burnt me, you see. So no, use GBP. If that is your home currency, use GBP. The top setting, you can ship to anywhere in the world that you want to, okay? But make sure you pay in the currency that your bank is in. I find it easier to use 2 Google profiles for my 2 stores. Honestly, this is the thing, just master the basics and, the world is your oyster, whatever works, do it, okay? So Liz says, I've done something wrong. I just got another order. Is that wrong? Angela, please, is that wrong to get another order?
We're celebrating.
Amazing, congrats, congrats, congrats. I love it. Okay, my order is now archived. I'll have a look at that in a second, okay? Or maybe Angela.
Yeah.
So the order has just come in. If the order has just come in, then it shouldn't be archived unless you have got that automatic setting in your Shopify settings. That's right. If you have, then take it off.
Yeah, Mark, did she do it processing the AliExpress? So if you process in the AliExpress and you've got that on your setting to archive directly, then it will do.
All right, so all we do here, we just put the name. Let's move this out of the way. We just put the name. We don't do anything here. We're not doing anything there. Just press next. Now I always, and I do this PID thing, but I'm not going to do it today because what I want you guys to do is I want you to get the basics of running an ad. Okay, so, and I'm also going to be doing that on my Go Live as well, where I just do the regular way, no PID, nothing, because it does complicate. All right, so let's just do broad. So the conversion event that you want is always going to be purchase, guys. As I said, we always want sales. I don't want no one to just come and look at my store. I actually want money, okay? And I'm going to use the $5 method on this because you get quicker results. Not to say the 333 doesn't work. Of course, it does work. Set it for 12 a.m. That's the start of Facebook's day. No matter what country you're in, 12 a.m. is when your ad, that's the start of their day. Okay, what I used to do is start it later on in the day, and then Facebook tries to, they try to catch up. So they'll start sending you really crappy traffic. All right, so 12. I do actually sometimes do 8 a.m. It just depends, but try to do 12 p.m. if you can. 12 a.m. We're not doing any, this is a broad one, so I'm not doing any interest in this, but what I am going to do is add some other locations. So you may want to take a look at Chris's Go Live document, golivennotes.com. If you haven't had a look at this and if you haven't got this bookmarked, why? Okay, because there's just so much goodness on here. But what Chris has done on here really early on is he put the countries by tiers. Okay, tier 1 is United States. They're always going to be your biggest, so make sure you're always running traffic at least to them. Okay, some people just run to USA, like Joey. He just does USA apart from Christmas. Okay, if you're going to run traffic to other countries, make sure you know what the postage, the shipping cost is going to be. Because if some countries may be, you know, 5 times the amount of shipping you'd normally pay. All right, so Puerto Rico, those kind of places may be a bit higher. But I've already done my numbers, as I said, so I know roughly how much this is.
I hate Puerto Rico. Sorry, anybody
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. That was tough. No.
I believe they're the what, you know, that country is where I paid a £12 fee to one day. I was not happy about that. I mean, obviously, if you get a sale from a country and the shipping is too high, you don't have to fulfill it. You can refund them.
Yeah, I know.
But just as a goodwill gesture, I shipped it because, you know.
Me too. And then I put them off my list.
It's like, you know what? The universe will pay it back, or God will pay me back. It's okay. So this is a broad one, as I said, so I'm not going to do any kind of detailed targeting. If I am going to be shooting it to any particular market, you'll put it in here, okay? But this is my base one. This is going to be my template. So I am going to duplicate this once it's done to perfection. So I'm going to duplicate this, and they are going to, you know, they're going to be exactly the same as what I've got here. So to save ourselves some pennies, guys, just untick everything else. Make sure you've just got Facebook and Instagram ticked. Uncheck all these. You just want your traffic to be coming from here. These are where your customers are. Okay. Your customers, yes, you will get sales from other places, but Facebook will really spend your money if you give them a chance. Okay, and this is, again, as I say, you know, learn the basics, guys, and then you can play around with all these options and see what different, you know, outcomes you get. Because some of the time I do run traffic to all of these places. Just depends on how I'm feeling. Okay, so that's your audience done. You want to press next, and this is where we come to our ad. This is the ad. This is what people are going to see. So first of all, the screen before that you saw is you telling Facebook who to show this to, you know, who should see my product. Now you're going to tell Facebook what to show them. Okay, I'm not sure what page to use. Let's just keep it on this page. This is where you're going to put your Facebook page. So you must create Facebook pages in your business manager. Okay, make sure you got Facebook pages, and it doesn't matter what the pages are called. If you see, I've got some real random names here. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it's called, but you must have a page. I don't have an Instagram account, so make sure you tick use selected page. Instagram and Facebook are connected. They are one and the same, guys, so your ads will run. Okay, if this is checked, uncheck it. We are not doing a carousel. We are always doing a single image. You can try out carousels, but they don't work for me. I haven't had great results with them. Okay, so we're going to add our video. Can I remember what I saved it as? Something pen. There we go, kids pen. Nice and simple. Okay, so that's the video. Now you're going to get this error message until you put the URL in. So let's do that now. Where is my pen? There we go. So the URL that I'm putting in is just this thing here. It's just the link. Just like what Angela did with the Pinterest, you are telling them what to click. Copy your URL in here, and that should get rid of that error message. Depends on my mood as to what I write in here. I'm going to do Chris's, should we call it lazy way, quick way? There we go, order here. Again, this is something you can play around with the copy that you write. most people are just going to be grabbed by the actual video. A lot of people will see your video and they are not even going to pay any mind to the store name, the page name, nothing. Okay. And this media is not wide enough to, okay, that's fine. So I'm saving a bit of money here, more money for Facebook. Your call to action, make sure it is shop now. We do not want them to learn anything more. I want them to shop. Okay, sorry, do you know what? I didn't explain that bit. Remember what I said in that I want this to be as short as possible. I really don't want to give them an essay to read. I don't want anyone to waste any time and then the kids call them and they click off and don't click my ad. Bang, order here. The link is here just in case they don't click shop now. I'm just putting that there. There is no essay for them to read. It's pretty straightforward. The video's there showing them what it is. It just is, just as Angela said, yes, it makes it look tidier. Okay, and they don't have to press, see more. Okay, for me, I don't want to give them any opportunities to run away. All right, so make sure you build your URL parameters. If you need to, take a note of this, and it is ad name, ad set name. Do you know, guys, sometimes I still forget the order. What are we doing? Placement. You're going to add one in. So what we're doing here, for those who don't know, what we're doing here is we want to be able to monitor where the sales are coming from. Okay, I want to know which of my interests are working. If you don't do this, then you're just going to get loads of information that may not tell you where your sales are coming from. So I've got some interests that I'm going to use, guys. One of them may really fire well. I want to know which one it is so that I can now go and target those people. Okay, so important to do your URL or UTMs. And this is an extra one that we put in. Ad set ID. Press apply. And there you go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is when I am doing my ads, I like to have 3. Okay. I like to have a minimum of 3 ads. It doesn't matter if they're all the same thing or if you have different variations. So let's say this was in white, blue, and red. I could have 3 different ads there with the colors. And if it's just like this, it's fine to have 3 of the same, because what Facebook do is they are going to take the same money. So the £5 that I'm spending, they're going to take that same money and they're going to divide it up between 3. And the one that's doing the best is going to get the most of that money. All right. So it splits out your money a bit better. Yeah, I don't need to change that. Let's get rid of copy though. Call your ads whatever you want to call them, just as long as you recognize what they are. All right. So we've got 3 identical ads here. Now there's another step that I would have done, but that's a bit more advanced. So I'm going to leave that alone and we're going to leave it as that. This is our template and we're now going to just duplicate it. Okay. We are going to duplicate it. And by duplicating, I mean that we are just going to now go and copy it so that I can have, how many more? We're going to do 7 ads. Okay. So I am sending my ad to 7 different audiences. Okay. So all we do is ticked. Let's press duplicate. I'm going to put 6 more. Just press duplicate. And I'm going to put my interests here. What have I got? So I've got craft. I've got parenting. I may have to change some of these because I haven't actually checked whether they're still live, because Facebook. So something you guys are going to see a lot is that videos that are in the academy that Chris has done, they're changed. What you have now looks nothing like the videos, because Facebook, everything is changing every single day. So just in case, guys, I may have to come back. I know they did an update recently and they got rid of some of the interests. Have you found that, Angela? That is so annoying.
They've got
Interests that were really working well.
Yeah, I don't know which interest has gone because they put a banner saying that some of the interests I was running are no longer available. Yeah. So that's what they put there. But
yeah,
that's why, guys, it's so important for you to go live, because you're going to just study series 100 to 200 and get your store built, and then go live for all the additional information. Because when Lavinia shows it on go live every Tuesday and Thursdays and Saturdays, she's showing you the latest edition of Facebook. So you'll always see the latest, whatever they change, and they change it all the time.
Something you guys will know is that you better know anything that I'm showing you. It's very rarely that I haven't gone on and looked beforehand. I don't like surprises. Okay, so you will get up-to-date stuff for sure. Okay, so these are going to be the audiences that I send this ad to. Okay, all right, so moving stuff out of the way again, save to drafts. So there we go. We have got our 7 ads. All I'm going to do now, everything is the same as on them, the budget, the time they're going to run, everything is the same. So all I'm going to do is go into each of them and just add the interest. Okay. So what was this one? This was kindergarten. Come on. How do we spell kindergarten? There we go. So that one works. I'm going to go into craft. And as I said, all I'm doing here, guys, is just putting the audience in. Is there no craft without the S? Okay. Remind me to put an S at the top of that. Broad, I'm leaving alone. That is just my template one. Parenting. And if you can't think of interest to do, then what you can do is just do a suggestion. So let's say I've got, let's say the product that I've got is to do with children. I can't think of anything else. I've got one called parenting. Just go to suggestions underneath, and it's going to give you other ideas. All right. So we got Children's Day. Now this is interesting. I didn't know there was such thing as Children's Day. Ugh. Where are we? Have they got rid of it?
There's only UK and another country that do not celebrate Children's Day.
Oh, for heaven's sake, have they got rid of this?
What?
No, there we go. No, I thought they'd got rid of it. Sneaky people.
Yeah, Children's Day is in October, I believe.
What is it all about?
Celebrating children like they don't have anything else to celebrate.
Do we not celebrate them every day by feeding them and clothing them?
Exactly.
I'm only joking, guys. I am not such a
We don't celebrate it in the UK. UK and another country don't celebrate Children's Day.
What country? I wonder what country
I can't remember, because I remember Googling it a few years ago.
All right, so, but that's it. That's our ads done. All the interests are in there. So you just now have to just click review and publish. This comes up because of the video size. If you remember on the ad, it said that the media wasn't wide enough for Instagram. That's fine. I don't care. Just send my traffic all to Facebook. I'm good with that. Okay. You could go a step further if you really want to, make the most of it. And you could go and play around with the video on Canva maybe, or something like that. But I'm fine with just using Facebook. Okay. If this error is in red, then it's not going to let me publish it, but it's amber. So they will. And that's it. So at 12 tonight, that is going to start running. And that's your ads. Okay, any questions, guys? Any questions?
Feel free to unmute if you've got questions on this, Pinterest, or anything else. Feel free to unmute and ask away.
I'd like to ask, please. I'm on the bit just before here, so I haven't set up a business Facebook. Do I need to put that on my personal account, or does that need to be on a separate business page? I've never set up a business thing before on Facebook.
Can I answer or me? So Facebook, to access your business manager, you need to have a profile on Facebook. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it's professional or you need to have a profile. I think it's kind of like a way to verify that you're a real person. And then once you log into Business Manager, you're going to get two. All right, so I'm just trying to see if I can open up mine here.
Because I remember you said before that they shut it down. What is it that they shut down? And will that affect?
Oh, they like to shut down. Do you know what? Occasionally they may mess with you. And yeah, they shut my ad account down.
But that won't affect your personal Facebook.
No. See, this is the thing. Although they are the same, they are actually separate.
Okay.
Okay. Your Facebook is almost like a gate. Yeah, it's almost like a gateway.
Okay.
So when they put, when they shut me down on here or temporarily suspend me, my Facebook, my personal Facebook is fine. Nobody ever sees my personal Facebook, by the way. Okay. You actually get two business accounts. So if you can see here, this is my proper one with my name on it. Okay, I actually have Facebook pages that I run here. Okay, that's where I do all my addiction recovery stuff. And this business manager here, or business account, this is for my stores. Okay, so don't worry, do not worry. Nothing is, it's almost as if it's not connected. Okay. They just use it for verifications.
Thank you.
All right, and when you're setting up your business manager, it's almost like doing a form. Okay, just go in, fill out all the details, make sure you do your, create a pixel, create pages, follow the videos. They are practically the same, or jump on Go Live and we will help you out.
Great, thank you.
Or even just jump in the Discord.
I know I've been overcomplicating things and then getting scared and then running away.
Stop it. Honestly, stop it. Just get going.
Thank you.
Any other questions, guys?
Wow, we got through this very quickly.
We actually did, didn't we?
Yes.
Guys, remember the days of us being on here till 1 o'clock in the morning. Who's missed us?
So guys, you've got no other questions?
Has everybody created their stores? And also, is it Roger? Are you still here? Roger, are you still on the call? Because I remember you did say you had a store. You're initially, you're doing trading here, but you wonder if ECX could help you. So let me know. You can also unmute as well. Yes, we are going to go on to bootcamp as well. So Roger, if you're still here and you've got any questions, please do ask them.
Yeah, I think he's still on. I just saw his name on here. Yeah, Roger, please unmute and ask. Because you wanted to know about Facebook, I think it was, that they banned.
Oh, Chris has got the magic solutions for all that. Okay, I can't tell you, there was a point where literally everybody was getting banned. Like every single person. I don't know if there's anyone that hasn't been banned. I went probably about a year before they got me. Oh,
good. I got banned after 2 weeks. Of just
I tell you, they're not joking when they went. But anyway, just if you're, I don't know if you are on the call still, but there is a recording, so maybe you'll tap back into this. So Roger, with ECX is teaching you about drop shipping. It's teaching you about creating a store and how to market your products, okay? It doesn't matter what you sell. So we are selling products that we do not touch, which I love. I don't have the space for it, and my kids would probably destroy everything, okay? But if you do have products that you actually physically sell, that's also fine as well, because you are going to learn how to market using all those different platforms. And oh my God, this weekend, bootcamp is going to be spectacular. Okay, got so much new stuff that's coming on. They're going to be showing you how to make sales without a store and without ads. Come on, guys. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what it is you're selling. So if you've got a store and you're selling things already in Shopify, it can't hurt. You know, it cannot hurt for you to come over to ECX and see what's good over here. All right, so I thought I would just drop that in there. So where are we up to, Angela?
Okay, so he did say, Roger did say about his Facebook was banned because of somebody making a comment. We say FB has suspended my advertising account through no fault of mine. It was due to Instagram. A person made a comment, and when we responded, the Instagram was suspended, even though it was now being resolved and restored. The marketing system was blocked. Can you help with that stuff?
You should be able to still review it. So have you, if you're still on, Roger, have you appealed? Because that's usually how everybody gets theirs unblocked. You just have to remember that Facebook is still run by humans, okay? They are not some, higher than holy people. They are normal people that will respond to you. Hopefully they will give you a response as to why and whether they will unblock it. But just go onto your business manager. There should be somewhere, maybe an account quality. Failing that, then you can go into the help. Is it help or support? I can't see the bottom of my screen. Let's get rid of this. There should be some kind of support page where you can get help. So maybe click on this, see if there's somewhere for you to help. Pick your topic, and there should be some way of for you to contact them and get that help. Okay, so all you need to do is review, and you should be able to get it back, especially if you can prove, if you can show that the issue's been resolved. Okay, just give them a sob story like most of us do. We tell them this is our only source of income. This is such a phenomenal platform. I'd love it if you'd allow me to, start advertising again. Just talk to them as normal people. So I hope that helps, Roger. If that doesn't help, you definitely need to come on to ECX and speak to Chris. Maybe you can get that answered on the weekend.
Yeah.
Will the boot camp be doing Q&A for Pinterest? I'm pretty sure most of the educators are going to touch on Pinterest. There's some really good stuff coming. We're going to have other educators. So I don't know if anybody realizes, but Benjamin's come over to the English side. Anybody ever jumped on his sessions? Benjamin is incredible. He really is. The guy is creative beyond words. I have personally seen where he has made 35 grand in just a few days. And I mean, I've personally seen those numbers. The guy is a wizard. Okay, and he knows how to build too. He's a chairman. So you definitely want to, get on and listen to what he's got to say. He should be able to help with Pinterest as well. As I said, everybody's going to touch on a bit of something. Okay.
So yeah, we got three different announcements for you guys. So we've already talked about boot camp. Lavinda, do we know what time it's going to start on Saturday?
Yeah, so the 2 days are both 12 p.m. EST, which is 5 p.m. Is that 5 p.m. our time?
I'll just check. I don't want to be like last time when I jumped on first thing in the morning.
No. We're not doing that again.
I was so eager.
We ain't doing that. No, it's definitely 12 p.m. EST. I know that for both
5
days.
p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. UK time. Yeah. Awesome. So that will go. How long is it going to be? Do you know? Like 44 hours, 5 hours?
Yeah, it's a few hours each day. I mean, it's definitely not going to be as long as the first boot camp, because that was epic. That was just, it's not good. It's a bit more streamlined. This is a second run now, so
okay, cool.
Not more streamed.
So we'll probably till about midnight, right?
Yeah, well, the English part of it is probably going to finish maybe around 8, 9.
Okay,
because remember what they're doing is they run the English session first and then they do the Spanish.
Oh, okay. So about 8, 9. That's okay.
Can I ask a question, please? Will there's two questions actually. Was the other boot camp recorded?
Yeah, day 1 and 2 was recorded. It's on the ECX Academy YouTube.
Yeah.
Could someone drop the link in?
I believe it's in Discord. I can try and drop it again.
Okay.
Hang on a minute.
There's
Let's
just
see if
so
I
many
can
messages.
find it.
It's difficult to find things
You're
sometimes.
telling me. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can find it.
We're supposed to have we're having a Team BB meet up in Birmingham that I was going to drive up for. If I end up going to that as planned, will I understand or will I be able to take part in day 2 if I've missed day 1?
So day 1 is going to be, all beginners stuff. Day 2 is going to be a little bit more advanced. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so here's boot camp. Now there was so many mishaps. I can't even remember which one is which, and they didn't label it. Okay, but these are the 2 days. The 3rd day, unfortunately, wasn't recorded. Okay, how do I do that? Let's see if I can get the link. If I drop the link into Discord, you'll be able to
just
find
go
it.
into YouTube and type in ECX Academy, that will find it, yeah?
Yeah, make sure it's
great.
the ECX Academy that has the trademark, the TM beside it.
Okay, thank you so much.
If you drop it in Discord, I'll pin it so it's still being there for others.
Oh, what's going on here? Hang on, let me move this out of the way and let me unshare my screen as well. So any other questions, guys? We're well ahead of time.
I'm going to stop recording now, if that's okay.